Children, I am with the topic parallel lines of chapter 2, lines and angle. This chapter is of geometry. So let us start with the first term, transversal. If a line intersects two or more lines at different points, then this line is called transversal. And when this transversal meet two lines at different points, some angles are formed. Let me explain about those different types of angles. Angles made by a transversal. If N and M are the lines and P is a transversal, then altogether 8 angles are formed. I won't name it with the letters, let me name it with the numbers. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. So altogether how many angles? 8 angles. So let us move to the type of angles made by a transversal. The first type is interior angles. Interior angles are the angles which are in interior region of the line segment and the transversal. So which are the interior angles? Angle 4, angle 3, angle 5 and angle 6. So there are how many interior angles? Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5 and angle 6 are interior angles. Next is co-interior angles. The interior angles which falls to one side of a transversal are called co-interior angles. So here 3 and 6, angle 3 and angle 6 are co-interior angles. If you check to the next side of the transversal, angle 4 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 5. So there are two pairs of co-interior angles. Exterior angles which lie in the exterior region of the lines. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8 are exterior angles. So let me write here, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8 are exterior angles. Next is alternate angles. Alternate angles means which lie to the alternate side of the transversal. If you see, there are 4 pairs. Angle 3 and angle 5 are interior alternate angles. Again, angle 4 and angle 6 are interior alternate angles. If you go to the exterior region, then angle 1 and angle 7 are exterior alternate angles. Angle 2 and angle 8 are exterior alternate angles. So let me write and explain here. Let us recall, interior alternate angles are 2 pairs. Angle 3 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 6. Exterior alternate angles are 2 in pairs. Angle 1 and angle 7, angle 2 and angle 8. Hence you can identify interior angles, co-interior angles, exterior angles, alternate angles. You need practice to just revise it again and again. Let's move to the next type of angles, corresponding angles. Children, how to identify corresponding angles. You can see here 2 lines and a transversal. Then the 2 angles which falls on a same side above the lines. Angle 1 and angle 5. This is first pair of corresponding angle. Similarly, move to the next side above the line. Angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. Similarly, let us take the next set which lie below the lines, angle 4 and angle 8 on same side of a transversal. Let us move to the next side, angle 3 and angle 7. Hence, there are 4 pairs of corresponding angles. Above the line 2 pairs, below the lines 2 pairs. Children, on board you can see the figure. In this case, the line M is parallel to N and P is a transversal. With the help of this, again let us revise the angle formed. Here, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. In this case, the set of angles are exactly same, but they hold certain properties which I want to discuss. So I will discuss with you the properties of angle formed by the transversal when it mixed to parallel lines. The first property, when the two lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. So let us try to collect the alternate angles. It means angle 3 equals to angle 5. Angle 4 equals to angle 6. These are interior alternate angles. Exterior angle, now let us collect. Angle 2 equals to angle, yes, angle 2 equals to angle 8. And angle 1 equals to angle 7. Or you can say, if the alternate angles are equal, it means the lines are parallel. Corresponding angles. When a transversal intersect two parallel lines at different points, the corresponding angles so formed are equal. Hence, corresponding angle 1 and 5 are equal. Angle 2 and angle 6 are equal. Next, angle below the lines, angle 4 and angle 8. Angle 4 equals to angle 8 and angle 3 equals to angle 7. All 4 pairs of corresponding angles are equal. Or in other way, you can say, if the corresponding angles are equal, it shows that the two lines are parallel. Co-interior angles property. Again, if the two lines are parallel and P is a transversal, then the sum of co-interior angles is always 180 degree. It means co-interior angle is two angles on same side of a transversal. Here angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree if the two lines are parallel. Move to the next side. Angle 3 plus angle 6 equals to 180 degree if the lines are parallel. Or the next way to explain, if the sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree, it means the two lines are parallel. You can see on the board I have drawn here the three types of angles: alternate angles, corresponding angles and collinear angles. In case if you are given the two lines are intersected by a transversal. So let me explain in brief, or you can summarize it so that you are easily able to understand and identify the types of angles possible. First one is alternate angles. In this case, just see which are the alternate angles. These two are alternate angles. If I write here 1, angle 2. Angle 1 and angle 2 is one pair of alternate angles. The next is angle 3 and angle 4. One from one side of the transversal, the other from the next side. So angle 3 and angle 4. Similarly, these are alternate interior angles. Let us move to the outer region. One you take from here, 5 and 6. Angle 5 and angle 6. They are alternate angles. To the next side, if you go, 7 and 8. Angle 7 and angle 8. And when the lines are parallel, children, the angles are equal. The alternate angles are equal. Or it's converse. If the alternate angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Next one, corresponding angles. How will you identify corresponding angles? Above the line, let us collect the two of one side, this and this, angle 1 and angle 2. Here you see, angle 1 and angle 2 are one pair of corresponding angles. To the next side when you go, just collect the two angles above the line of one side of transversal, 3 and 4. Angle 3 and angle 4, the next pair of corresponding angles. Next, you take the angles below the line which is formed. 5, 6, angle 5, angle 6. To the other hand, angle 7, angle 8. So altogether 4 pairs of corresponding angles. In case if the lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are always equal, and it's converse. If the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. The third one is how to identify co-interior angles. Co-interior angles, if you see, this is the interior region. Co-interior angles are the two angles of interior region, 1 and 2. The other side, if you take, the co-interior angles are 3 and 4. And if you compare the property, it says that the co-interior angle sum is always 180 degree. It means the co-interior angles are always supplementary. So if the co-interior angles are supplementary, means the lines are parallel. Or if you are given the lines are parallel, it means their co-interior angles are supplementary. Means the sum of the two angles is 180 degree. Students, exercise 2C we'll discuss now. In it, question 1 and 2 you can do your own. Let me explain two parts of question number 3. See the first one. L and M are two parallel lines and N is the transversal. Find the value of X. See here, X and 105 degrees. They are which type of angles? Corresponding angles. Hence, when the two lines are parallel, the angles are equal. So, X equal to 105 degree because the corresponding angles are equal. When you write the answer, beside that always keep writing the reason for your answer. Next question. Here in this figure, L and M are parallel lines and N is a transversal. Find the value of X. X and 100 degree are alternate angles. Hence, X equals to 100 degree. Again, the reason is the alternate angles are equal. Before I move to question 4, part 1 and part 2, let me discuss about the angle on a straight line. Angle 1 and angle 2 are on straight line. So their sum is 180 degree. They are which type of angles? They are supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are the angle whose sum is always 180 degree. So whenever two angles are on a straight lines, their sum is 180 degree. With the help of this, we will try to find the value of X in question number 1. See how in part 1, line L and M are parallel and N is a transversal. It means the two corresponding angles are equal. Just see, these two are corresponding angles and they are equal. So if it is 70 degree, this is also 70 degree. Hence, X and 70 degree are the angles on a straight line. Their sum is how much? 180 degree. Angle X plus 70 degree equals to 180 degree. Therefore, X equals to 180 degree minus 70 degree. It means 110 degree. So, X equals to 110 degree. Let us move to the second example. In this case, line M and L are parallel and N is a transversal. So, you can shift and see. 120 degree and its alternate angle is this angle. So this angle becomes 120 degree. From here you can see X and 120 are the two angles on a straight line. So their sum is how many degree? 180 degree. So let us proceed. X plus 120 degree equals to 180 degree. Therefore X measures 180 degree minus 120 degree equals to 60 degree. Before I move to question number 5, let me explain you vertically opposite angles. When the two lines meet at a point, there are two pairs of vertically opposite angles. See here, angle 1 and angle 2. First pair And the second pair is angle 3 and angle 4. And the vertically opposite angles are always equal. Hence, angle 1 equals to angle 2. If I say angle 2 is 70 degree, it means angle 1 is also 70 degree. With the help of this, we will try to solve question number 5 of exercise 2C. Question 5, second part. Here you see line L and M are parallel lines. And this is a transversal. If I ask you X and Y are which angles? Do you know? They are co-interior angles and their sum is always 180 degree. Or you can say co-interior angles are supplementary angles. So how will you proceed? We'll use the property of vertical angles. X and 70 degree are vertically opposite angles. So they are equal. Hence X equal to 70 degree. Now if you know X, Y is 180 minus 70 degree. So Y equals to 180 degree minus 70 degree equals to 110 degree. So by using the property of vertically opposite angles and co-interior angle sum, you can easily find the two unknown quantities X and Y. Hence X equals to 70 degree and Y equals to 110 degree. Question 6, first part. If you see it, it looks too complicated, but not to worry children, it's very easy question. I'll explain you how to write in copy. Here line L and M are parallels. So if I talk about line L, angle Z, angle 30 and 80 degree, these three angles are of a straight line. So their sum is how much? 180 degree. So right here angle Z plus 30 degree plus 180 degree equals to 180 degree. Angles on a straight line. Next point, how will you calculate Z? Z equals to 180 degree minus sum of the two, that is 110 degree. Z equals to how many degree? Therefore Z equals to 70 degree. This is how you get the value of Z, 70 degree. Now let us try to find the type of angle so formed. Angle Z and angle Y. If you see, L and M are the parallel lines and this is a transversal. Hence Z and Y are alternate angles. Therefore angle Z equals to angle Y equals to 70 degree. Now let us move to the next part. Here you see L and M are parallel lines and it's a transversal. It means 80 degree and X are co-interior angles. They are supplementary, means their sum is 180 degree. So X plus 80 degree equals to 180 degree. Reason, co-interior angles. So find X equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. This is how you can easily find unknown quantity. Angle X equals to 100 degree and angle Z equals to angle Y equals to 70 degree. So when you write, keep writing the reason. For example, here it is the sum of three angles equal to 180. Angle on straight line. On straight line. Next reason was angle Z equals to angle Y. Reason is because they are alternate angles. So with the reason, this is how you have to solve the question in your copy. Children, before I explain question number 7, let me tell you, you need lots of practice to identify the angles. If you are easily able to identify the types of three angles, the questions of this parallel lines will be very easy to solve. So let us proceed to question number 7. In question 7, What is given first you write in copy? You are given line L is parallel to line N. Line L is parallel to line N. And bisect angle BPR. Where is your angle BPR? Angle BPR. This is your angle BPR. Next part of the question is find the value of x. To find the value of x, you should know the meaning of bisect. Bisector of an angle means if you are given an angle of 60 degrees, suppose, then the bisector is a line which divides this angle in two halves. Means one angle is 30 degree, the other will also be of 30 degree. Similarly, once we get the value of angle BPR, we can easily do its half and get the value of angle x, this part. So let me explain. Let me simplify the figure so that you can easily identify how to proceed. I am going to remove this line and from here. Just see. Now it is your simple question of corresponding angles. These two are corresponding angles. It means angle BPR equals to angle 1. Angle BPR equals to angle 1. Reason corresponding angles. Next part, you can see here at this point the angle, one angle is 120 degree plus angle 1 makes a straight angle, as these two angles are on straight line M. So angle 1 plus 120 degree equals to 180 degree. Angle on straight line. Therefore, angle 1 equals to 180 degree minus 120 degree. Angle 1 equals to 60 degree. As I have proved that the angle BPR equals to angle 1, it means angle BPR is also equals to 60 degree. What is the value of x? X is half of angle BPR. Hence, do half of 60 degree equals to 30 degree. So let me complete the figure. Hence, the value of x equals to 30 degree. This is how, by simplifying the figure, identifying the angles possible, you reach to the right answer, that is x equals to 30 degree. With this, I have explained most of the sums. Now note down your homework questions which you have to do in your copy. Students, you can see on the board the homework sums are exercise 2C, question number 6 all the parts, question number 7 and question 8. Do it copy.